welcome to the Rift of Games. Live from JCG, here is your host, Kotlol.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Rift of Games. The Rift now provided by the FCC for faster viewing times. This week we will cover game releases, add-ons, other news, and retro delicious. Let's start with some game releases. Well, the problem is most of these games are re-releases or ports. There's so much of them, so I will just name a list of them. Gang Beasts for PlayStation 4, Okami HD for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Steam, Yooka-Laylee for Switch, Enter the Gungeon for Switch, and Romancing Saga 2 for Switch, PlayStation 4, Steam and other platforms. In fact, most of these releases are Switch ports, so it's beginning to look a lot like Switchmas. Ports are everywhere. Moving on to add-ons. This is a new section about hardware that you might like to add to your consoles or PCs. This can be about controllers, VR goggles, or whatever, just to enhance your gaming experience. 8-bit-do or 8-bit-do or 8-bit-do or 8-bit-do? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Chinese stuff, but I like the name. 8-bit-do releases their SNES and Super Famicom 30 Pro controllers. Now, as a fan of classic controllers, I think this is perfect! And the best part is, it can connect to PC, phones, tablets, and the Nintendo Switch. It's an SNES controller with analog sticks, motion controls, and it's just a beautiful design! Just look at it! If you're a fan of classic controllers, this is a must-buy. Don't own a Pro controller for your Switch? This thing is then a good alternative for it. Moving on to other news. US President Donald Trump did something stupid and I don't give a fish. Now time for some retrolicious news. Capcom reveals the Street Fighter Annivesary collection. Unlike the Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition, yeah I know it's confusing like that. This one is a collection of all the Street Fighters that came before Street Fighter 4. From Fighting Street to Street Fighter 3 The Tournament Fighters and Knuckles Turbo Hyper Enhanced Edition featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series and Knuckles Game of the Year version and Knuckles. This Hyper collection will surely have your favorite version of your favorite Street Fighter game somewhere. And that's all for the Rift today. I hope you enjoyed the news. This is Kotlol of Joy Charge Gamerz, charging you with joy. See you all later.
Knuckles!
From Fighting Street to Street Fighter 3 The Tournament Fighters and Knuckles Turbo Hyper Enhanced Edition featuring Dante May Cry from the Devil May Cry Dante Must Cry, that's really the right line, self.